Neighborhood Connections, the guy who got Arts and Culture, gave us a very generous grant to make this mural happen. So we're thankful to them for putting this together for us. Also, Sherwin-Williams, kind of working through Fran DeBello, who lives in Battery Park, works for Sherwin-Williams. She was very instrumental in getting us some support from them to give us some paint to do this and some primer, which was a lot of fun. Who was here? Michelle was here for the primer. That's right. We were out here by Streetlight getting that coat on. We were ready to go.
Kate helps with the second coat.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
And Julie does.
Yeah, she's not here though.
Yeah. And Rose and Alex, thank you. Yeah, so let's just say, whoever helped paint the mural in the community, could you raise your hands just so we can see? Hey, all right. Alex, Michelle, Kate, Elaine, thank you all so much. Julie Winstrup, yeah, he's not here, but thank you all so much. Also, Councilman Zone, we thank you, Ward 15 Councilman, for your support of public art. Matt, did you have anything you care to say on behalf of the City of Cleveland?
This is awesome. Get a community to generate a product that's beautiful and artistic. Jim and I were talking, just hanging out here in the yard, knowing your neighbors is really important. And when you do things like this, it makes the neighborhood tighter and it beautifies it. So I can remember playing football in this lot next to as a little boy in this house. It was all overgrown, and when it ultimately ended up getting condemned and demolished and torn down, kudos to you, people like yourself and Mike Graham and Alex and Carcio Polo and others who are real community leaders in the initiative to turn this into a green space. Because Michelle, you lived here how long? Create a sense of community, and people know one another. So kudos to all of you for doing this.
Yay.
Thank you, Matt. And we're thankful to Matt for being supportive of our project from the get-go. Whenever Alex and I came home one evening and we saw some graffiti that was kind of scrawled across this wall, and so we got to do something about this. And Matt and Detroit Shoreway Community Development Organization were always supportive of this project. So to have that support kind of from the top down means a lot to us. And I think that, we kind of went into it to kind of address an immediate need, maybe curing a symptom before you cure the disease, where we looked at some graffiti and said, we need to fix this. Let's do community gardening here. Alex and I didn't really know anything about gardening, or community for that matter, but yeah. So maybe fast forward 4 years and here we are. But I think what I'd like to say is that one of our unintended goals, or kind of something that came as a result of this beautiful mural, is something that we hope inspires others to take a look at this city and see things that need to be addressed and to take action and get action and make your mark on the world, I think is what we'd like to say with this. And again, we're thankful for Elaine for partnering with us. We're thankful to Dan for making us a great clam bake here. We're excited to eat here. Hey, how long till we have our...
Probably about 10 tonight. We're probably about 45 minutes out.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we'll be ready here in pretty soon.
Yeah. Can I say a couple things?
Yeah. Come on over. Yeah. Absolutely, Dan.
So, real quick, if I don't know you, co-chair of the Block Club here. Just want to say, I think out of all the projects, we have a Shoreway building and a Kilbane and all that. This might be one of my favorites in the neighborhood, specifically because it's a resident who looked at something, had an idea, had a vision, and then made it come to fruition without a dime in the pocket. All right, so we didn't have big Nick Tanzarite dollars. We didn't have Irish American dollars. He said, I want to do something about this. I want to make it beautiful, and he did it. And I think that's kind of what we want to promote around here. So, excellent job. Kudos to you. Excellent job. Kudos to you. Beautiful. And now when we drive down the street, instead of a blank wall, we see some art, which, as you said, is inspiring. So, thank you.
Yes.
Elaine, did you want to say anything? Note from the artist?
Huh?
Any notes from
great to be able to be outside and just paint a mural, and I'm really thankful for this project and this beautiful day that we get to hang out in.
Yeah.
I think that's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Kent State connection.
That's right.
Kent
yeah.
State,
We
yeah,
go way
Ryan and I
back.
met at Kent State.
We go way back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think before we do our official ribbon cutting ceremony to formally dedicate the mural, which Kate, do you have our champagne ready to go?
It's over there.
Right.
Oh.
Well, I'll just
Hang on, hang on.
yeah.
We could talk and do the hand thing.
Yeah. Before we do that, I just wanted to give, because I feel like with a community meeting like this, oh, there's Fran. Hey, Fran, thanks so much for the paint, for hooking us up here. Sherwin-Williams. Yeah, thanks very much, Fran. Always good to leave with an action item, right? So I think it's worth noting that our agreement with the city is somewhat tenuous and that we have a year-to-year license. So, and Dan had mentioned kind of the big-pocketed interest in the city that are developing out this very area that we're occupying right now. We happen to have, we're graced with Matt Zone's presence right here. So if you wish to voice your support kind of in an ongoing basis for projects like this, we could take steps to preserve this garden moving forward so as to not lose it to development of any kind, and we can continue building upon the great things that we've accomplished here. Moving forward, I suggest talking to Councilman Zone or your representatives at Detroit Shoreline.
No need to put any peer pressure on it. I told Dan it's going to stay open space. We're going to put a special destination on this space. So Rob, sorry, you can't build your house here on this side.
Sorry, Rob.
So yeah, no need, no fears, don't, you know.
Thank you, Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if I could, so to talk briefly about what the concept was for the mural. So one of the things that we worked on, and if anybody was here that was in our design group, if you could raise your hand, that was here helping with the kind of planning. This was an ongoing process all summer, even going back several years. I mean, we've talked about this has been a long project for us. One of the things that we talked about, we wanted to express visually what it means to be in a community, what it means to garden. So we looked at ecology, and what Elaine kind of came back with, I think, is this beautiful kind of statement of a progression from through the seasons, which we wanted to say, kind of cycles of life. So starting at the end, you have the gloved hand, which is winter, kind of, I guess, starting from winter and then moving through the season, which is Elaine's hand, the gloved hand of our artist. And then we have the springtime, which is kind of the new growth, which is myself and my daughter Rose. And Alex unfortunately didn't get her hand in there, but she should be in there. She's in there in spirit. Yeah. And we have the very thriving, vibrant hand of summer, who is Michelle. Michelle, if you could raise your hand. That hand, there it is.
Yay.
Pulling up a carrot. Michelle loves her carrot. And then we have kind of the legacy part of the community, the autumn, kind of the beauty of being here as a long-standing resident. We have Joanne, who lives across the street. Joanne, how long have you lived here in the neighborhood? Since 69.
Oh.
1969. So thank you. Yeah.
Oh.
So if you'd all indulge me, the folks that were in the mural, if you wouldn't mind stepping around, and then we'll do a little ribbon cutting ceremony. Get your cameras ready, and we'll officially dedicate this tree garden mural. We're good.
One more pair.
Michelle, down here. Right down here, if you want to grab. Keep going, keep going.
Warm.
There you go. Huh.
We should have put yours at the other end.
Hold on, warn us when you're going to do it.
Face one direction, I'll be How's this? Come on, Mike, you wrote that great.
so much, everybody. And please enjoy some plans. Stick around. Some beer in the back. Make yourselves at home. And onward to victory, right?
Hey.
Yeah.